What do you watch when you're on the web? Ironing my underwear. It's funny, smart, and exceptionally well read. Ironing my underwear. You'll want to subscribe ASAP.
YouTube, what's going down? Alright guys, I got really great, fantastic news, and if you were one of the 1,000 people watching me during my blog TV the other day, you would know that the fantastic news is, drumroll please, the drummer boy got excited. This month, and this month potentially only depending on how things pan out, I'm going to be making 2 YouTube videos every week for the entire month. So that's 1 briefs video and 1 scarred video a week. Briefs on Mondays, scards on Fridays, and on Wednesdays we're going to do blog TV at 7:30 Iowa time, so adjust accordingly depending on where you live, people in Canada. Alright, so this is my girlfriend scarred me, and a lot of you guys know I've been dating my girlfriend Meg for about 4 years now. Hey Meg, this video is for you. So this video is my girlfriend scarred me, and what happened was, before she was my girlfriend, she was not even a friend. We just hung out in different crews. Me with the miming, unicycle juggling kids, and her with all the hot girls. So going into senior year high school, I had it out for her. I was like, this girl, I think she's good looking. I wanna make something happen here. And I actually saw her at the Iowa State Fair. If you've never been to the Iowa State Fair, let me sum it up for you really quick. Mullets, fried food, and girls their cooter showing. But that same night, we, did you see it smells like finger and butthole in here? Yup. Alright. But somehow, through all the fates of all the beings that wanted this to happen, we ended up hanging out that night. And Meg ended up actually coming over to my house. And the minute I knew I liked her was when she came to my house and asked if she could make a ham sandwich. Any girl that's comfortable with making a ham sandwich the first time they come over, okay in my book. So at this point, I decide, okay, homecoming dance is coming up. I think I want to ask this young strapping lady to this dance. I heard she had a date too, but I said, fuck it, I don't care, I'm gonna ask her anyway. So I'm like in my car, and I swear to God, I'm doing that thing they do in like movies where like they're talking to themselves on the phone. Hey you, it's me, Tyler. What's up, lady girl? Wanna get on this? I mean, go to the dance? If I had a nickel for every time you said yes to going to the dance with me, I'd have a nickel. Let's go together. And I called her and she didn't answer, and I was like, whew, that feels so good. At least I called her. I just felt so good that like, I didn't have to talk to her. I think so I was so nervous. And then she called me back like that. I got on the phone, I was just so nervously, I asked her to the dance, and she told me she already had a date, and my heart like crumpled. But she was like, you know what? My date, I'm not sure. Let me call him back and I'll let you know. And that 5 minutes felt like an eternity waiting for her to get back to me. And she ended up saying fuck you to her date. I don't know if she said fuck you actually, and in fact she was probably very polite. Now we're not quite at the scarring point yet, because while I'm at school then, in between school time and the dance, which is weeks away, I wanted to let Meg know that I was in it to win. I wasn't just going to be a friend here. You get stuck in that friend zone and there's no coming out of that. Guys, start taking notes. So by the time the dance rolled around, she knew I was playing for keeps. We go to the dance, we do the dance thing, like everyone's grinding like crazy. And I'm a respectable young gentleman, and of course, like any dude, I want to grind. But I also want to not make Meg feel uncomfortable. I'm like ghost grinding, and what I call that is when you hold on to her hips, but keep some space for the Holy Ghost in there, just to kind of get your groove on. It was more awkward doing that than me just rubbing my shit all up, because that would have been at least like more expected than me like leaving this awkward gap there in between us. So the point of this whole story is, after the dance, a bunch of us went back to her house, we're all watching a movie, you know, everyone's just like hanging out and whatnot. And it ends up everyone starts leaving one by one, and I'm like, I'm gonna stay here because I'm gonna try to make out with her. And it ends up just me and her. And I'm a little baby, and I don't put any moves on her except for kind of having my arm, not around her, but on the couch, and she's sitting there. So once again, plenty of room for the Holy Ghost. So it's just me and her at this point, and it's my curfew, and I have to go home. And so we're both walking to the stairs, about to walk up, and this whole time I've been just thinking about putting a move on her. I haven't been doing anything, just thinking. And the more I think about it, the more scared I get to do it and nothing's happening. I'm perpetually not making anything happen. So we're halfway up the stairs and I'm just like Moses and I'm just like, halt! I don't know why I chose Moses for that. I don't even think he said halt. He parted the Red Sea. Either way, I just took every ounce of courage that I had in my just gut, chest, lungs, heart, everything I had, it took for me to just say to her, I have to kiss you. And Meg went with, no. Oh, that just was like a jab to the heart. And she explained then that she was sick and she didn't want to get me sick, or so she said. I was just like, Meg, I don't think you'll understand. I have to kiss you. And then I'm waiting for the answer. I'm just waiting for what's gonna happen. And she cordially accepts, and we totes made out. It's pretty sweet. If you've never made out before, I truly recommend it. It's so choice. Either way, it took all these scarring things and just me spilling my guts out and getting rejected and then getting unrejected in order to make this incredible 4-year relationship. So as my girlfriend scarred me, make sure to subscribe, watch my videos in the comments below, ask some relationship questions, and I'll do my best to try to answer them in my briefs video on Monday. Either way, guys, I love you. I'm in love with you.